Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. So, having a good day today. Quick rundown. This morning got a haircut. I was looking a little scruffy there for a while. Been a long time since I've been to the barber. I said, Deuce, do whatever you want, make me look good. So, I don't know if that's possible. But, got a little fresh haircut there. Never had anything like this, so we'll see how that goes. Wife and I just got back from the surgeon. Got some good news, got some bad news. The good news is, he said, as long as you feel safe do whatever you want to do with your arm. He goes, you're not going to hurt it any more than it is now. I still can't bend it, and it won't ever go straight again. I got these, finally got my stitches out. Got these tape sutures on there, which I'm not a fan of, but that's the way it goes. So, some things about life are good right now. The negatives are the motion with the arm, but we'll get there someday. I have faith on that. So, before we get to the dump trailer hack of how this stuff can make a big difference, today's the first day so far this year. It's been 60 degrees. I bought this truck in September. It's kind of a family tradition. Everybody in my family rocks a Detroit D on the back of their trucks. Now, if you don't like Detroit, that's fine. It's not so much the baseball team as it is in remembrance of my grandmother. My grandma was so passionate about Detroit Tigers baseball, more than most people are passionate about anything else. That was her life. She lived for spring training and baseball season, and absolutely just loved it. Would tell us stories from in the 40s and 50s where her brother and some friends used to drive an old Ford up to the games, the doubleheaders. Just amazing woman. I miss her very much. She died a few years back, but bought this truck in September. I was cleaning out the garage the other day, found this Detroit D that I haven't put on the truck yet. So I've got some rubbing alcohol here. We're going to get that put on, then we're going to go talk about the dump trailer. All right, got the Detroit D on the truck. Grandma would be happy. Over here, a buddy of mine that died New Year's Eve 2019. So the family gave me a sticker of him. So good buddy, was into trucks and hunting. We spent a lot of time together watching the sunrise over the duck marsh. So good buddy, I miss him quite a bit too. But back to the video. This stuff, this is a camo pattern. This is a gray pattern. This stuff is called SeaDek, S-E-A-D-E-K. What this stuff is, it's got kind of a golf ball pattern on it. This is like a high density foam. And the reason I found this stuff is a few years back, we had about a 33-foot Sea Ray. The carpet was getting kind of nasty in it. If you know anything about boats, the carpet is in the sun all the time. Starts to turn to like a powder on the underneath. And it just got to be a hassle. So I decided, I weighed out the options, what new carpet would be on the boat. And then I found this stuff online. It has an adhesive back on it. And we have since used this on 4 boat projects. I thought it was 3, but use it on the 33-foot Sea Ray. I use it on my 16-foot duck boat. We sold that boat. Also sold the Sea Ray. Bought a 19-foot Starcraft, and then a 17-foot new duck boat. So this stuff is awesome. I'll put some pictures in here to show you what it looks like on the other boats. But what you do is you call this company, and they'll send you these big sheets of this stuff. It's not cheap, guys. I think an 18 by 38 inch section of this stuff is going to run you about 40 bucks, maybe 45. But that one boat is in the water all summer long for 2 or 3 seasons. This stuff doesn't fade. On the swim platform, it's underwater all the time. It doesn't peel off. And there's just a million uses for this that I've found around the house. So, this video, we're going to go over to the dump trailer. I'm going to explain some issues some guys are having that I found online. And cleaning out the garage, I saw this and a light bulb went off. So let's go over there and talk about that. All right, here we are on the back side of my 14-foot Diamond C LPD Low Pro dump. Now, when I was buying this trailer, I watched some reviews online. Guys were really complaining about these chains. As you can see, there's a bar here to strap your tarps down to. There's a keyhole here to adjust your chain. Now, for me, it's not a big issue, but I thought this was a pretty good idea, and it might help some of you guys out. I like to keep my stuff clean. At the same time, I know this is a dump trailer. It's gonna get dirty, it's gonna get beat up. My thing is, if you leave these chains laying down here, eventually they're gonna rub, and then you're gonna get rust. Rust next to powder coat is not a good thing. So sure, you can always feed the chain back in, but that can be a hassle all the time if you're running this or you're doing multiple dumps in a day. This same chain gets pulled out and gets moved back here to this keyhole to adjust your rear gate when you're dumping. So I thought, why not cut a strip of this, stick it on here. The chain can hit it all at once and it's not going to cause a problem. Some other guys have said, hey, you know, like on the old Ford pickup trucks that had the chains on the tailgate, you can buy a sleeve to put this stuff in. And that's a fantastic idea, except for this gets adjusted a lot. So when you do that, you're kind of defeating the purpose of having that protective sleeve on there. So I have a bunch of this laying around. I have some gray, I have some camo. You can get this in any color you want. But I was like, I didn't pre-cut this. This is just what I had laying around from doing the C-Ray. I'm gonna stick a piece right on here and we're gonna see how well that does. All right, here we are. Sorry about the lighting, but the sun's going down, so not much I can do about that. I just took a razor blade, not even in a knife, cut this. I'll get you the exact dimension. I'll put it up here in the corner. I didn't measure this yet, but that's all it is. Cuts real easy with a knife. So we're gonna pull this chain out. Move this down here. Always prep your stuff. I usually use like a prep saw anytime I'm using an adhesive. But didn't have any of that right now, so just some 91% isopropyl out of the wife's medicine cabinet. We'll get this all clean. And as you can see, Diamond C's powder coat's pretty good. This trailer is, I bought this in October. September, October, yeah. October, November, December, January, February, March. It's 5 months old. It's been used quite a bit, even though I haven't been renting it out. Family and stuff's been borrowing it. You can see some scratches going through, but we're not all the way through the powder coat yet, and that's what the issue is. So, powder coat's good, but once you get moisture underneath, it'll usually just start working its way up. So we'll wipe this down a few times. Let it air dry. All right, we'll get this ready here. Like I said, this peels off. Sorry, I'll try and get you in frame here with the bum arm, but this stuff's dirty. Like I said, it was laying around, but for this, I don't care. That looks pretty dry to me. So let's line this up underneath that weld. It's very sticky. Yeah, I didn't measure the length on that. I thought it was going to be a little short, but that came out just right. That pushed up in there. Could even be shorter, because usually with the chain hooked up here and the last link in there, it's not going to be this long. But you can always come back, cut it off later, and strip it down, pull it back. So now, let's feed this in here. And you're good, guys. So hopefully that'll that'll save some wear and tear on your guys' trailers. You can tuck this chain all the way in, but it's just a hassle. Like I said, if you're dumping it quite often, every time you go to dump, if you're opening the doors, you're pulling it back out anyways. I kind of go by the method of set it and forget it. So usually that's long enough to hook to the door right in that area. Hook on either side and we are good to go. You could even put a piece around here, but I haven't seen any rubbing on there yet. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. This is Robert from Pheasant Lane Farm. Thanks for all your support and prayers. It really means a lot. And we're going on, what, 5 months now since I got hurt. So glad the doctor gave me the go-ahead to get outside, start doing some things. Really itching to get the land plane out and get this driveway tuned back up. Winter was not good on this driveway. So there you go, guys. SeaDek. There's a million uses out there for it. It's fantastic stuff, and you know it's waterproof and it's not going to peel off. Take care, guys.